everyone, this is Vanity Custom Prints coming at you today with a video on the unboxing of our heat press.
So we have the HPN Signature Series 16 by 20 auto open drawer.
Alright, so let's get to it. The supplies that we have are a razor blade. That's all you need to open a box.
That's a safety knife.
Alright.
For real box cutting. I have to stand on my tippy toes to see.
A lot of work went into the behind the scenes to create this video. For example, we wanted to do this about probably 4 to 5 days ago, but we didn't have an adequate stand to support the weight of this thing. It's probably at least 100 pounds. So then we had to get a stand built, and then we painted it, and then it turns out that this thing is a 20 amp. It runs on a 20 amp breaker, so we had to figure out that situation. For now, we're just going to plug it into the washing machine. And so let's keep going with this here.
One thing to remember, we purchased this from Heat Press Nation, and on the box, the top, there's a label that says that you have to keep the box and the packaging that comes with it in order to have any warranty work done. So we're going to be a little bit more careful just because we want to make sure that we do not do any damage to the box that we're going to be keeping.
Wow, they sent us some practice scrap wood.
At this point, I kind of wish this was not on the table right now because
Yeah, there's a random screw here.
I'm a little too short to even help you, and then eventually we're gonna have to lift this out. So.
Oh. Okay, let's get it off the table then.
This is an easy task. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Ooh.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. So there's plenty of
foam packaging in here. I don't really know how to go about this. I guess I'm going to go ahead and remove the parts that are just kind of loose.
oh. That didn't want to come out.
It is attached to a board down there, so I'm not sure if the best way to do this would be to just grab it and lift. I wish this piece would come out so I could grab the board. Oh, this is going to be too much for me.
Okay, can you grab this side here?
Okay. Definitely a 2-man job, not a 1.5-man job.
I wonder if it should go the other. It should go the other way.
No.
Okay, no, this is the computer.
Yeah. So I guess it's up here. Now we can go ahead and start taking out the last of this packaging. I'll go ahead and start putting it back in the box.
And here's our random screw and.
There's actually an Allen wrench here, so I'm pretty sure it probably does go to something.
Here we go. It's on the table. All right.
It was just a hair over $800 with shipping. I think it was priced at, I'm gonna say $7.79, somewhere right around there.
All right.
I just ruined your saran wrapping. moment there.
Unplug when not in use.
Yes. So even whenever something like this is plugged in, it's still drawing. And one of the things that you really have to consider is that it pulls a lot of power. So
can we at least line this up with the edge of the table?
Sure. Is it mounted onto this piece of wood? Probably.
Actually, I don't think it is.
Oh yeah, actually it is.
Okay. All right. So we'll just.
But it's missing a bolt here. Well, it came with a mount, I guess. Well, we didn't have to build a table because he sent you one.
Well, we still had to build a table.
Okay.
It weighs a lot.
Well, I painted this thing, and now we got so much for the painting project. Okay, so what do we do now? I guess we need to get our razor blade and start cutting these brackets?
Yes.
Or should we just press the pin in here and get these zip ties off?
Oh, I'm so glad this one actually came with instructions. For those of you who might not know, we actually purchased our first heat press off of Amazon, which was a nightmare. And we ended up sending that one back, and I ended up going with something that I felt like was going to be a better fit for us. So I don't understand why ours is coming with the secondary swing, because we don't have a swing away.
Getting started. Thank you for purchasing an HPN Signature Series. Before you get started, it is important you understand the following. Welcome to the world of heat pressing. This is an exciting time to get started, as there are many different types of unique transfers available. Transfers include media such as heat transfer paper, heat transfer vinyl, sublimation, plastisol, rhinestones, and many more. This instruction manual will help you become a professional with your new heat press. Included in the box: heat press, secondary handle, swing models only, lower plate and cover. So is this a swing model?
This is not a swing model. We have a pull-out drawer, so I don't think we need this swing arm. I really don't understand why.
Safety first. Removing the machine out of the box. These units can weigh up to 140 pounds. Please use caution when lifting these machines out of the box. Ask for assistance and lift using your legs to stand up and keeping your back completely straight when doing so. Do not arch or hyperextend your back, as it can lead to serious injuries. Inspect the machine for any damages or missing parts. Inspect the entire machine for any damages that could potentially be a hazard. Make sure the arm structure does not have any cracks and the joints are properly secured. Check the power cord to make sure it hasn't been dropped on and the internal wires aren't exposed. If you see any concerning issues, please contact us right away.
Okay, and I think we are pretty good, other than just a little bit of leftover styrofoam from the packaging. I think we look awesome. They did a great job.
Make sure the legs are properly secured with no damage. Remove all liquids out of the area. Do not operate the machine with any liquids or chemicals nearby that could potentially spill onto the machine. Plugging the machine into a direct electrical outlet. It is highly recommended to keep this machine plugged into its own isolated circuit, as it could potentially overload the breaker. If you do plan on using an extension cord, make sure it is rated for at least 20 amps, which is a 10 gauge cord or thicker. If you plan on using a single surge protector or power strip, make sure the specifications will support your machine. Using an insufficient power strip or surge protector can stall your heat press from reaching its desired temperature. Okay, so here we have the side view, a top view, and a view of the internals, the computer gauge, swing handle, attachment location. Alright, let me get the extension cord because for now we still have to plug it into the outlet where we have the washer machine. So I'm going to get the extension cord and make sure that it's going to be adequate for what we need.
I really don't want to plug in an extension cord. It's not a good idea. Everything I've heard says plug it in directly to the outlet. Oh, glorious machine.
So there you have it.
Look at that auto up, my friend.
Look at that hydraulic action.
Love it. Oh, I'm never going to be able to...
Is there a way that we can adjust the pressure?
Yes, so this is the pressure dial right inside.
Does it say how much pressure is being applied?
It might whenever we actually plug it in and we see the control panel. I'm not 100% sure what all of the juicy details of this bad boy were, but let me tell you, it is worth it.
So, since we don't have a 20 amp breaker available yet, we had to unplug the washer machine and plug it in over there on a 20 amp breaker. And then we are now going to turn it on and see what it do.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and turn it on and
2, 3.
all right, it worked.